Hey everyone, it is EMT to RN Ryan. So this is my first video, so I'm just going to do a little introduction, kind of introduce myself, where my background is, and what I am pursuing. So as I said, my name's Ryan. I started my career as an EMT, working on the road in the Metro Detroit area. I decided that I wanted to do a little bit more with my life, explore, get to see some more of the world, so I decided to join the United States Air Force. In my 9 years active duty in the Air Force, I was a firefighter and an EMT, working in various fire departments across the country and the world. Spent a couple years in New Mexico and actually spent my last 4 years active duty in Okinawa, Japan. From there, I started off as just a backseat rider, basic fireman, and worked my way up to a crew chief, and then eventually to being in charge of training, where I was very active in training for both fire and EMS. So I have a vast knowledge of on the road EMS, medical, emergency medical service care, but not too much in hospital. But I decided that at a certain point in my life, especially with my wife being a nurse, that I wanted to pursue being a nurse instead of just doing EMS. With EMS, we do a lot of patient care. We're the first ones there to get our hands on the patient, and I do get a lot from that, but you don't get to see a lot of your care down the line. You don't get to see how patients respond to the care that you give, because by the time they have a positive reaction to the treatment that you provide, they're already in the care of the hospital. So I decided that I kind of wanted to go that route. So that's the route that I took about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I separated from active duty military and decided I want to pursue this nursing career. That's when I applied to Wayne State University in Detroit, and it was the only college that I applied to. I kind of put all my eggs into one basket. They have a veterans program there, so I felt I had a very good chance of getting in. And thankfully, I was accepted to the first college that I applied to. I would say a big part of that was preparing for the interview process, understanding, learning a lot about the school, learning their motto, learning the nurses' motto, and what they stand for. So I feel like that kind of helped me stand out a lot during my interview. Also, with my background in the military, helping me get into the veterans program, our pool is a little bit smaller than the normal program was. So the program that I'm in now, as I said, it's a veterans program. It runs in line with what they call the CD2 program, which is a second degree program. So this is a BSN program, or a Bachelor's in Science of Nursing, at Wayne State University. It's an accredited university in Detroit, Michigan. It is a 2 year approximate, just shy of 2 years. It's a 5 semester program, and I will end up graduating with my bachelor's. So there was no prior degrees needed for us being veterans, but everybody else in the program needed to actually have a bachelor's. So it's a second degree program for them. So we're running in line with them, but we kind of have our own little cohort within that cohort. So we stick together throughout the entire 2 years together. All our clinicals are together with the rest of the veterans. But in the actual classroom portion, we are mixed with the other students. So I'm just finishing up my second semester now, so I've got 3 semesters to go, and then I will be all done. My future plans are, after I finish this semester, I actually just today applied to a surgical ICU center at Henry Ford, Maine in Detroit. It's a level 1 trauma center. I'm hoping to get some experience there in a trauma center, level 1 trauma center, to hopefully pursue a CRNA degree or a registered nurse anesthesiologist degree down the line, which a lot of times you have to have experience in a level 1 trauma center for that. So I'm hoping I get in there. They require 2 clinical courses to get an extern position there, so I would have to wait until after my next semester, which would be around March-April timeframe, to actually be able to start there, but I decided I would go ahead and apply early. So my plans moving forward with these videos is to kind of explain my process through school, how school's going, what to expect with school, what to expect when applying to colleges. As I said, I only have one school that I applied to, but I can go ahead and give you the background on all that broken down in a video. I plan on reading all the comments, and any comments I get on these videos, I'll go ahead and answer them to the best of my ability. And I hope that you guys can enjoy my videos and follow me along my journey. I also kind of want to focus a lot on the male aspect of nursing. I haven't seen very many videos of male nursing students, and I want to go ahead and kind of show you and explain some things that I've noticed along the way. I haven't noticed too much because Wayne State's a really good school, but I have heard of other schools having biases still in today's age toward males in the nursing field because it is a female-dominated career. But things are getting better, but I still do kind of see some small things, especially when I'm working my clinical rotations and also working in the ED as an ED tech. You do kind of notice some different things, especially from patients expecting a female nurse. So I will share all my experiences. I will share with you guys my journey, and I hope you guys continue to watch my videos. Thank you.